What's up everybody, it's your boy Kid Smooth from theofficialwegamehero.com, and today I'm reviewing Blues and Bullets episode 1 for the Xbox One. Now, Blues and Bullets lets you play as Eliot Ness 20 years after taking down Al Capone. In this alternate reality, Ness is now retired and running his own diner in Esperanza, a fictional town inspired by Chicago. Ness gets a visit from a stranger who claims to work for Capone. After 20 years in prison, Capone is in need of help to find his missing daughter, who has been kidnapped, and he calls on to Eliot Ness. Yes, Capone and Eliot Ness will be working together, or at least Ness will be working with Capone in this investigative thriller. When you look at Blues and Bullets, you'll immediately appreciate the art style. It's not the best looking game graphically, but it's pretty impressive. The black and white theme helped bring out the vibrant colors of other things in the environment, and the visual concept also sets the tone, makes it feel like a true murder mystery. The story so far is very good. It's one of the reasons I'm looking forward to the future episodes. The plot isn't completely believable, but it is well written. The characters are also interesting, and each person seems interesting enough to want to learn more about. That also comes with good acting and voice acting as well. Blues is worth multiple playthroughs, not so much for its decision making, but for the ability to play again in bobblehead mode, which is really funny. The things I did not like about Blues and Bullets isn't really the episode itself. It was the core mechanics in the game that will define the game overall. The difference between Blues and Bullets and other episodic games is that you get a decent break from the dialogue and investigation. You can actually engage in gunfights and other combat in this game. The issue with the combat and gunfights is that you have little control in this. For example, in gunfights, you can't control the movement of Eliot Ness from cover A to cover B or running away from fire. You can only control to aim and to shoot, while the rest of the stuff are on rails. So after you kill a set of enemies, the game will take over for you and walk or run Eliot Ness to the next cover, and that to me was a big letdown. Also, in combat, it's usually a quick time event. In fights, when you're in hand-to-hand combat with other folks, it's usually a quick time event. But the problem is the quick time events isn't too quick. You have all the time in the world to press the button prompted. I actually never died, and I don't know if you can actually die in this game because I haven't really gotten to. So those were some of the sore spots in this game that I wasn't too proud of. It's only episode 1, but I do feel like the decisions I have made did not have the greatest impact. You are prompted when you have made a decision, but the game doesn't make you feel like it was a right or wrong decision. So I made every decision with no regrets at all. I've made decisions without second guessing. Blues is also pretty limited on how far it lets you explore. Of course, you're limited to invisible walls and linear pathways. Don't go left, go right. Don't go this way, go that way. You're too limited in Blues and Bullets, and I felt like I was on this straight path and only can go where the game allowed me to go. Blues and Bullets is a very interesting game thanks to its unlikely plot. It does get a bit disturbing because kids are involved, weird cults, and gruesome crime scenes. Blues offer a lot of what other episodics don't offer, but it had the potential to do more with it. It just didn't. For the first episode, Blues' pace was just right. It wasn't too slow, and it didn't just throw you right in. Flashing back into Ness's prime years felt great. The ending left me curious. I've already got my guesses on who's behind the kidnappings, but I still want to see how it all plays out. For a pilot episode, Blues and Bullets does get off to a great start. How it fares as a game is still left to be seen, but as a thriller, an investigative mystery thriller, a lot of fans and a lot of people will enjoy this game, so I have to give Blues and Bullets a 7.3 out of 10. For more gaming reviews, news, and all our great content, visit theofficialwegamehero.com. As I always say, good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. We're out.